Okay? So let's talk about the state of nature. Human beings, so the naked ape, again, the storyline, human beings enter society in its natural state. What is the natural state? It's the external environment. There's the other human beings, there's the animal kingdom, there's the plant kingdom, right? So you enter society in the state of nature, and you enter society because you're driven by scarcities of life. Living alone, an ascetic life, self-exiled, or living in a monastery alone, or living in an autarkic state, self-isolation is difficult. Very difficult, right? You can't produce all the goods and the services that you desire. So human beings driven by scarcity, particularly of time to extract resources, we enter society, right? Human beings enter society. This societal entry is motivated by our self-interest and, most importantly, the benefits of the division of labor. Now let's talk about quickly the division of labor. This is what distinguishes us human beings from the rest of the animal kingdom. Division of labor. Ants, they have limited division of labor, like 2-3 levels, right? There's the working ants, and there's the guiding ants. The bees, there's the queen bee, there are the drones protecting the queen, and then there are the work bees, and maybe some few other categories. So the division of labor is limited. Human beings, what distinguishes us is the division of labor. How deep is the division of labor? Infinite. There's no limit. Okay, 100 years ago, a doctor was a doctor, would do everything. Now we have like specialized doctors, like in the future. So within the specialty, there are other specialties. Within the new specialty, there's even more. So the deeper and deeper we're getting into the division of labor. And the deeper we get into the division of labor, that means the deeper we become interconnected. We become the division of labor is the mechanism that brings society together. I'm not in the classroom because I like you. I don't care you get hit by a bus the next day, right? I mean, I know you in person now. I would care, you know. I love some of you. I like some of you. But in general, right? So it's the division of labor. So outside of the classroom, this is my household, okay? You're all my kids. So this is the household. So outside the household, in the galaxy, right? In the world, people around the world, right? What brings me in harmony with them is the division of labor, right? I don't care if something. So my love to humanity is driven by my self-interest and the benefits of the division of labor, okay? Division of labor, and it's getting deeper and deeper. We are becoming more and more interconnected, okay? More and more interconnected and interdependent. My survival depends on you, okay? Autarky and self-sufficiency are often unsuitable, necessitating societal interaction. You can't live your life in autarky, it would be miserable. Your clan, yourself, your family, you'll die out, okay? Societies that come together, create harmony, exchange goods and services. The division of labor is getting deeper and deeper. Since the Industrial Revolution, it's getting even more deeper. Before that, there used to be wars. There used to be all, the land agrarian societies doing the same thing, robotic, most people. Right? So there were more wars. I think in the future there'll be no wars, generalized wars, and we see World War I, World War II, and the big wars, right? Because our interdependence and interconnectedness is going to get so deep that we're going to protect one another, okay? And hopefully the borders will be eradicated, no more artificial borders. It will be like privatized society, proprietary, contractual society coming together. Human action in the state of nature manifests itself in two potential modes. So when the naked ape enters society, there are two types of relationship. It could be either a symbiotic relationship, where we are interdependent, interconnected, right? That's the order that arises in anarchy. Anarchy, a circle stands for order. It's not chaos, it's an orderly system. It's a symbiotic relationship. Symbioticism is not a mythical, we're all in the human race, we all belong to this group. No, it's symbiotic, mutually beneficial exchange, right? So when you enter society, either it's a symbiotic or the alternative is a parasitic state. What is parasitism? Is when one person benefits at the expense of the other person. This parasitic state is marked by conflict, violence, and dominance. This is the state, the situation that we get under statism and centralized governance or political governance. This is the state that we get under a decentralized market governance, okay? So we're going to explore the different systems that we have. Do we want a decentralized market governance or a centralized political governance? And we're going to discover that will lead to parasitic state, and it leads to violence, conflict, and conflict. Symbiotic human action.